Hi everyone, this is Otterly Noah. If you've kept up with the ongoings of the channel recently, you're probably aware I was recently accused of plagiarizing in 3 separate videos. These videos were my video called Debunking Jester Bell's Abysmal Anti-Woke Take on 2025 Movies, my video called Anti-Woke Religious Gamers Are Unintentionally Hilarious, and my video called Disney and OpenAI, The Unholy Marriage. These videos did not have their sources cited correctly, and the sources were as follows here. Vincent Parvel's video for the Jester Bell video talking about her takes on 2025 movies, Shamu's Tectone video featured in the Anti-Woke Religious Gamers video and his clip edits of Tectone, and Neryl, whose footage of aliens and True Lies on 4K were used in my Disney and OpenAI video. I absolutely made a mistake, and I want to apologize, and I will cite every single video source properly in my videos going forward. Plagiarism is no small thing, whether it's done intentionally or even unintentionally, and it is something I do take very seriously, so I want to take very specific measures to ensure something like this cannot possibly happen again in the future. I think there are a lot of changes that need to take place for how I make the Hunting Griffly Bears videos going forward so that this is something that can assuredly never happen again, and every single source in my videos is consistently cited properly. First off, it is very clear to me at this point I cannot be pressuring myself to put out a big video every week. It is clearly taking a toll on how accurately I can make media criticism videos in general, and ultimately is affecting my work-life balance even more. So going forward, first and foremost, I am not going to pressure myself to put out a new video weekly. I want my content, regardless of what the subject is, to be the best quality it can be, and that involves taking the proper time and care to make sure everything included in the video is truly cited and accounted for. Not driving myself to put out a video weekly, I think, is going to help a lot with making sure I'm giving myself the time to ensure everything is properly stated and cited in every single video I make, and also give myself the proper self-care as well that I need. If a video just so happens to come out in a week's time, that's great, but I'm not going to pressure myself to consistently put out a video every week. Secondly, while I haven't been using this method of video making for a while, I'm going to be returning to script-based videos instead of outline-based ones. When I started doing the Hunting Griffly Bears videos, I switched from a script-based format to an outline-based one, which in hindsight I think was a mistake. I want to go back to script-based videos so it is easier for me to visually compare wording and structure to other works out there. I truly think this is the best way I can ensure anything I say in a video doesn't sound too similar to something else that someone else might have already said. Once a script is completed for its first draft, I will also be running it through various plagiarism detection software that people have suggested I look at. The one that I have personally chosen to go with based on what I was suggested is PaperZowl, which is a free online text-based plagiarism detector. I'm hoping by using this website with my scripts going forward, nothing I say in any of my videos will even unintentionally be plagiarism, and if there is anything I need to cite in a video, this will tell me. Once a video is in its final draft form, as in everything has been scripted, recorded, and properly edited together, I'm gonna have at least one other person, someone who I trust to be academically knowledgeable, and someone who I know won't be biased towards me as a person, review my video, and let me know if there's anything they think I should be changing or citing in the video itself. Someone who I very much trust to do this, who is actually offered to proofread my next video about autism, is none other than Anthony Gramuglia, who likely many of you know if you watch the channel. Anthony is someone I respect a lot in the content creator space, and also someone I do trust to be fair in a proofreading of a video and also unbiased towards me as a person, since he is a real critic. I also want to point out that during a live stream that I made the mistake of creating in hopes for a civil discussion on the plagiarism allegations, I jumped to conclusions on many things in that stream instead of slowing down and really thinking of what I was saying in that moment. I'm not proud in the least of how that live stream went, and it was very clearly a big mistake on my part. That's something I also want to take responsibility on and improve from, since it's very clear throughout the entirety of that live stream that I was not in the right mental headspace to be discussing that whatsoever. All that being said, there is some misinformation separate from legitimate claims of plagiarism that do require some addressing. This doesn't in any way dismiss the actual legitimate claims of plagiarism, but currently is existing separate from all that. These examples of false claims that were brought up were A, claiming I should cite Kiwi Farms for a clip of Tactical Templar in my video unraveling Noxaku's lies about world history, which already makes no sense on its own since Kiwi Farms is an aggregate site similar to Wikipedia, and the clip is of Tactical Templar, so I guess if anything you could say citing Tactical Templar for using his clip there would be the correct move, although I did say this is a clip from Tactical Templar when showing it in that video. Well, also, fun fact, I ended up learning about this while making this video, but Noxaku actually rated Tactical Templar, of all people, on Kick just the other day. He's definitely a very funny person, and especially when he goons to lolly VTubers on Twitch without really trying to hide it at all from his audience like he did in this clip here.
Bro.
Shad Logic also commented on this on his stream, noting how ridiculous of a claim this was.
Do I need to credit a clip of Templar gooning to a lolly girl?
You said you got it from Kiwi Farms. The question I'm trying to ask is, did you ultimately credit Kiwi Farms or no?
If it's just a clip of someone's content, I mean, it's a clip of someone's content. I mean, it's not Kiwi Farms content, really. You could say you found it there, but the content belongs to Templar.
And B, the other mention was claiming that I needed to cite a creator named Nick Andros for showing screenshots and a clip of Noxaku that he gathered, which in fact I did in that video. His watermark appears right on the screen when I'm talking about Noxaku's controversies. Shad Logic also called this out on his stream for making no sense as a claim of plagiarism as well.
My problem with this is that you're not like the viewer, the viewers, do they know who's being where you're getting this information from?
They do, because again, look over. It shows right here.
Wait. No. We're not doing that.
Wait. Nick Andros News Network. Wait a second. Does it not say it there? And what am I missing? I need to see for myself how soon after this.
Video he did. Which, funny enough, this is also a lie, and also very provably so. In fact, Nux has deliberately used other art from Shadman on his videos, such as this collaboration between Shadman and Belle Delphine.
Keemstar.
Bro. Nah, fuck off. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. It's there within seconds.
Well, if you want to use something from, let's say, a Twitter thread, you can.
Bro, dude, he's got fucking railroaded here because Dickers. Dickers, that is actually despicable conduct. Dickers, that is actually grotesque conduct from Dickers there, right? Where he's about to defend himself correctly, and Dickers goes, no, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Yeah, you're banged to rights. You're banged to rights and you're wrong. And so you've got to fucking railroad this guy now. That is snaky as fuck, dude.
Obviously, as you can see here, not everyone involved in this was actually wanting to press for legitimate cases of plagiarism, and some were just there to simply seemingly make things up for drama in the midst of actual examples of improper citations. There also was a doxing attempt that happened towards me around this time, which was a disappointing response as well. In the future, I hope we can see more people choosing to push creators up and giving them constructive advice on how to move forward and better themselves in the future, rather than resorting to behaviors such as that, or insulting them, or even just the opposite end of that, acting like nothing happened at all. Because the reality is, something did happen here. There were 3 examples of works not being properly cited in my videos, and those are mistakes I want to make sure can never happen again. I am hoping adopting this method of video making going forward will help not only everything get properly cited, but also just ensure I can create better content for everyone in the future, myself included. Plagiarism was a major mistake that I made in 3 of the videos that I mentioned prior, and I want to take accountability for that while also using it as a way to improve what I do in general. I want to be able to hold myself to the highest quality standard possible with my content going forward, and also ensuring every video is handled with this precise amount of care going forward will allow for that. Regardless, thank you to those who support what I do, and I hope to be able to take all of this as a learning experience and improve what I do here on YouTube so my videos can consistently be the best possible product to continue educating and entertaining all of you.